What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, a brand new NASCAR Winner Circle Wave just got announced today. Super excited about it. There is some exclusive diecasts in this wave that you are going to love. Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up. Let's go ahead and hop to it. So finally, after weeks and weeks of waiting for a new NASCAR Authentics Winner Circle Wave, we have one here, Wave 4. I'm assuming they're still only going to do 6 waves for the 2024 year calendar, but it's a little bit perplexing if we're already on Wave 4 and we're already talking about diecasts that were, raced wins in May. There's still half this season to go. They can't get it into, fit into just 2 waves left. So I'm hoping a little bit of optimism. This might mean we get a extra couple waves. Let's hope. Regardless, let's go ahead and show the diecasts. Surprise, surprise, Kyle Larson's Kansas win is in this diecast wave. I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's Larson. He gets pretty much everything made, fortunately. And it being the closest finish in NASCAR history, I think everyone could agree this needs to be in a NASCAR Authentics wave. I would have loved to seen somehow they could have snuck in the Chris Buescher to go along with it. They didn't because, it was a photo finish. It would have been cool, but awesome selection right there. The next one, well, we got an exclusive diecast. I kind of had a little bit of a sneaky feeling this one was going to get made somehow, some way. Denny Hamlin, Bristol Spring 2024 race to win diecast. One of the craziest races in Bristol history. Fortunately, a 164 got made for it. I wonder how much tire wear is on this freaking car because if you remember, this race had like the most rubber marbles ever in Bristol history. I really want to see the race to win diecast for this. That is awesome. So that's like 2 or 3 race to win exclusives for Denny Hamlin. No, it's 2 exclusives because he had the Busch Clash and then they made the Richmond win in the Gold Series. Naturally, this one is another exclusive. Let's go to the next diecast. And speaking of Denny Hamlin, which is kind of unusual to get 2 Denny Hamlin diecast in one wave, but we did get so with the Richmond race win. Now, I would have liked to see the Dover win. I'm not saying there's no shot at getting the Dover win, but that would have been a really cool thing because I think he won it in the Mavis paint scheme, and it's a different livery, so hopefully somehow that diecast does get made. A little bit of optimism. They love making the Dover race to wins. There's a ton of Xfinity wins that have gotten made from Dover. All the Cup wins pretty much. So looks pretty good. Maybe wave 5 we could see Denny Hamlin's Dover win. Next one's going to be a very recent release, much like the Kansas Kyle Larson, the Coda Xfinity Kyle Larson race to win diecast. You could pick both of these up, the Kansas and the Coda race to wins, over there at Circle B Diecast. For all the non-exclusive diecasts, you can go ahead and pick them up over there at Circle B. Use promo code Diecastbuffet. You could save on shipping today. And if you're curious how some of these diecasts look, I'll be putting a link in the description for the diecast I have already reviewed, like the Kyle Larson Kansas win, like the Richmond Denny Hamlin win. So you can check those out. Maybe try before you buy, so to speak. Let's go to the next one. This one, I'm kind of shocked actually got made because this was like, the 3rd race of 2024, and it wasn't in Wave 3. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, maybe the Spring Phoenix win was not going to get made. Fortunately, it did. Christopher Bell won the spring race last year at Phoenix, and I believe it was the first points-paying win for Toyota if you don't include the duels, because technically they do give some sort of points. Regardless, that is awesome that diecast got made. There is a lot of Christopher Bell cars that never got made, and he won in. Go look at his New Hampshire win. I think his, Charlotte, or was it Martinsville? Charlotte Roval and Martinsville. One of those didn't get made from 2022. Then he won the 2024 Coca-Cola 600. I don't even know if they're going to be making that one. A Coke 600 non-race win diecast not getting made is crazy. So we'll see how that goes as the waves continue to roll out, but that is awesome for the Christopher Bell fans. No surprise on this one. Joey Logano, North Wilkesboro All-Star race to win. This is one of the more I would say, catchy race to win diecast of the 2024 season because it has the red Goodyear wheels as they ran a different tire. So naturally, that's going to make this race to win one of the most unique ones in NASCAR history. This is no surprise at all that this one's in a wave. This one right here is actually a very big surprise to some. I expected some Winter Circle NASCAR Classics releases. They already did the Dale Earnhardt one from Charlotte '93. I think they did the '98 Daytona 500. I could be mistaken on that one. But now they'd have the Tim Richmond 1986 Pocono race to win that Folgers Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Beautiful diecast. I've done a diecast review on it. The only problem I have with this is this diecast came out a long time ago for the 164 collector. I think it was about 6 to 7 months ago this diecast was initially released. As I mentioned, I've done a review on it. So it's kind of late to the party. I would have liked to see maybe a random NASCAR Classics diecast instead. Maybe a random, Jeff Gordon win, a random Earnhardt win, maybe even a Jimmy Johnson early 2000s win. That would have been really cool. So it's late to the party on it. That's the problem I have with it. But regardless, an amazing selection for a race to win diecast. Awesome to see. And I think it's also a record for the NASCAR Authentics line in terms of the oldest race to win diecast ever produced. I think that sets the record. I could be mistaken on that, but that is very neat. And the final diecast might be the coolest one. I did not expect this one to get made at all on the 164 scale. Ross Chastain's 2024 Darlington Truck win. Yes, this one got made in the 164 scale. It is a true exclusive, so you know me. I'm a huge truck series collector. I gotta find a way to get this one. Yet another truck diecast that I probably will never be able to find. That's besides the point. Fantastic 164 scale diecast. It's a unique paint scheme. This is the second Nice Motorsports truck race to win that Chastain drove. They made his 2019 Kansas win. Well, fast forward 2024, Darlington 164. I've got to find this freaking truck diecast. And that is it for Wave 4 of the Winter Circle line. Amazing wave. 3 true exclusives is insanity, man. I love that. The truck is by far my favorite one because it's a freaking truck one. But I think the sleeper is that Bristol Denny Hamlin win. That's going to be a diecast of a raced win that people are going to be talking about for a very long time because of how crazy the 2024 Spring Bristol race was. The fall race or late summer race was really bad in my opinion. But the spring race was one of the most fun NASCAR races I have ever watched. I'm very happy the 164 got made for that. Make sure to comment down below which one of these diecasts you're excited for. Hopefully we get more than 6 waves. I don't anticipate it, which is going to make them have to make some tough decisions. I mean, if you really think about it, there's, 8 diecasts in each wave. Truck win, which was like around May 10th, May 15th. If they are only doing up till wave 6, that means you have to fit in 4 or 5 months of NASCAR race to wins between all 3 series, and you only have 16 diecast slots, and they're not all going to be exclusive. So either they're going to do more than 6 waves, or they're planning on maybe rolling in some of the 2024 race to wins into the 2025 line. I don't know that for sure. I'm hoping they do more than 6 waves, but we'll see how it shakes out. But I'm just hoping they don't cut it off and there's barely any raced wins getting made for the second half of the season. They did something kind of similar for 2023's NASCAR Winter Circle line where they jumped most of the fall to just hurry up and get the year over with, which left a lot of amazing diecasts that could have been made. They did not get made, unfortunately. So we'll see how that plays out. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope to see you in the next NASCAR diecast video or whatever we're talking about on the channel. That's all for now. Have a blessed one. Diecastbuffet signing off.